Far, far away in the deep forest, there's a lot of animals gathered around for this very massive festival. It's the Tale of Tales.
Yes, it's our favorite festival of the year. And did you know what? I am the host of that event. Yeah, everyone start to tell their story. Some of the stories makes us laugh. And then everybody claps. Blah, 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 blah. And sometimes some of the story makes us cry. Okay, maybe just a bit too sad. And some of the story might scares us. Boo. But somehow, after all the stories being told, there's one of my friends that's only enjoying the story, but never claps. Do you know why? Do you know why? So I tried to figure out and get near to him and ask him, do you know who is it?
I don't know. Who's that?
It's Gecko. Yeah, Gecko. He only smiled from all of that stories and never claps. And then I asked, dear Gecko, my friend, why didn't you clap after all the stories that you heard? And then Gecko start to whisper, I have a secret. The Gecko's secret. What secret? We never knew your secret. Yeah, this is our secrets. You know why Gecko can stick on a tree or a wall? Mm-hmm. Yeah, our hands are sticky. If we clap our hands, it will stick together. That's why we never clapped and we fell from the tree. Well, as a good friend, I told Gecko, my friend, you can sit and lay back on those trees, and then you can use some hand gloves. Gecko said, aha! Why didn't I thought about that? But you know what? After he said that, he suddenly cried. What's wrong, Gecko? When I said, oh yeah, I put my hand on my cheek, and now it's still on my cheek. Help, help!
And that's the story of Gecko.
Wow! Amazing. So that was a wonderful storytelling performance by Kak Hendra.
Yay!
First of all, welcome to the studio, and I see that you are not alone. There are three of you.
It's three of us.
Of course.
Yes,
They
okay.
both are my assistants.
Okay, so we know who you are. You're Kak Hendra. Could you please introduce your friends?
Okay. I would like to introduce you to two of my assistants. This one, his name is Kak Ariyo Sydney.
Yes.
And this one is Kak Hendra. Also known, you can call him Kak Handsome.
Oh, okay.
Too much.
Handsome means Hendra Semangat.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Not congratulations, but welcome to the 3-hour news show. Now we know why geckos don't clap hands.
Yes.
That's right. This is what happens.
Together.
Now, before we jump into the discussion, let's have a look at this story first. So today, November the 28th, marks National Storytelling Day in Indonesia. According to the Ministry of Education and Culture, National Storytelling Day was introduced on November 28, 2015.
This initiative originated from the community's efforts to emphasize the significance of storytelling and children's stories in supporting their growth and development.
Now, interestingly, National Storytelling Day also commemorates the birth of Suyadi, fondly known as Pak Raden. The date was chosen to honor his contributions in imparting valuable lessons to Indonesian children through storytelling.
Now, since we have storytellers here in the studio, Kak Hendra and Kak Ariyo, let's talk about why storytelling is important, and we're gonna discuss about its benefit for children. But first of all, when I hear the word storytelling, I immediately think of Pak Raden.
Yes.
I guess we grew up with that, right? And you both are storytellers. Perhaps you have any memorable moments with Pak Raden?
Yes, actually it's not only two of us, but three of us.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, so it was on 2015. On November, we're going to have another storytelling festival, and we're going to invite Pak Raden.
Yeah.
He's one of our teacher in storytelling, and in our community, Ayo Indonesia, he's one of the advisor, the father, the teacher, the idol. So, but before the festival happening, he passed away on the end of, I think it's Friday. So the festival is going to happen in Saturday, and he passed away on Friday. So it's the night before the festival. And then after that, we realized that we need to do something. And since he became the icon of storytelling, he composed children's songs related to stories and reading. And then he wrote books, he drew, he is the illustrator, and then he created the unyil. And he's a true artist. So we dedicate his birthday as a storytelling day. So our member of the Ayo Indonesia also learn from Pak Raden. Sometimes we visit his house to learn, and then just visit to bring. He loved apple and grapes, so we brought that before. So yeah, we.
Wow, so you knew him personally. He mentored you.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, so we're here to talk about storytelling and also the benefits of storytelling for early childhood development. Now, we're both moms, we have kids, and that's why we're so excited that you guys are here. She's really good at storytelling. I myself am still learning. So again, we want to know, what are the benefits and why is it so important for early childhood development?
Why is it so important? Hendra will answer.
Oh, like always. Throwing questions. Okay. First thing that I suddenly realized, it happens within my children also. It's immediately building their understanding. Not only about the stories, but
About
everything.
you.
Yeah. About everything that they heard in their real life situation. That's why each time they listen to something, they will came up to me and ask things. And that kind of journey actually build up from the story that they heard. They can be instantly say, how can that can be happen gitu? How things going like that way? Things like that.
Yeah.
So it kind of developed their critical thinking skill, right? But I believe that as moms, and not including me, I don't have the storytelling skills. Like we're just amateurs, right? But can you enlighten us? What can we do as parents to do storytelling better in order for the child to develop those skills that we want? Because when we tell them stories without any expressions, like without any excitement, it's gonna be different, right, than what you just did earlier. So please teach us parents.
Okay, actually, one thing that we need to know, that need to understand together, that storytelling or telling stories, it comes naturally. Yeah, all people will tell stories. Okay, the things that we need to have is a strong story, not only for giggling, not only for laughing. That part is also important for us to build our connection with our children. But what came after the story, it's also important, and the strength of the story. For me, after I done all of my story, I always ask my children, okay, do you have any ideas that you came up with? What kind of ending of the story that you want to have?
Wow, that
Make it your own. Or can you mirror yourself from the story? Oh, I think I look like this character. Why? Show me what similarities that you have.
Wow.
Things like that.
So they can be a part of the story as well.
Yes.
It's really good.
I know. Wow, I've got goosebumps listening.
I'm amazed.
I train him.
I thought the most important thing in storytelling is the storytelling part itself. But apparently, you just said that what comes after the storytelling is also super important, and it's actually similar to IB curriculum. You know, after you read books, there's questions like what you said earlier, like, oh, is there any different ending that you can think of, and also how you mirror with the character, things like that. So, bravo.
Bravo.
Good
All
job,
right.
my boy.
Good job. So we're in 2024. Not gonna lie, I give my kids gadgets. I'm
Same
sorry.
here.
Sometimes
It's okay.
mama needs 20 minutes at
Yep.
least, you know? But so, yeah, many children are more focused on gadgets. And how does storytelling help children develop their critical thinking skills?
To develop their critical thinking is related to how parents interact with children, spending time with children, and sometimes it can be awkward for some parents because they rarely have time
Oh,
to spend with their children. And storytelling help them to build that kind of connection with parents, children with parents. Because like Hendra said, your name Hendra, right? After you tell stories to your children, and then after that, the most important things also, you discuss the story with the children. And that part is going to connect both the parent and the children.
Yeah.
And the human relation, it's way better than the gadget because the gadget cannot give response immediately and proper. But the parents, they can, even though it's only like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And it's not only bedtime stories that going to be very important. It's also every time. So for example, during breakfast, actually is every possible time that you can have to spend, both parents and children. Morning, during breakfast, or during the way to the schools, or weekend. It doesn't have to be like going to the mall, even though sometimes it's the most like longer time that all of you can spend. But sometimes on the way to the mall, you can share stories. So parents can start to tell about their daily activities. They can share about their emotions. They can share about their feelings, and then they will listen. And then sometimes they will share their own.
Their story. Okay,
So it's not only about folk tales, it's also about daily life, right?
so most importantly, you just have to make time, right?
Yes.
Make time to, have one-on-one time with your kids.
Yeah.
True.
But unfortunately, not everyone understands how important human touch is. They run to gadgets, or even right now, the technology is more advanced. There are AI-generated media. Now, how can you explain to those kind of people that opt for gadgets and AI and things like that, the importance of storytelling? How is it different than
The AI experience.
AI experience? Because it's different, right?
It is.
Which one is better and why so?
I don't think I like her question.
Yeah, it's very
Well,
difficult.
AI can mimic any kind of voice.
Yeah.
Okay, they can create any kind of stories.
Stories.
But they cannot create the emotion They cannot create or build up the tension in the stories. And then AI cannot serve the children with the warmth of the storyteller.
Again, human touch, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, so are you saying that when a child learns from an AI-generated media, it won't be as effective as as a person, telling them stories?
They will get the information, they will get the knowledge, they will know something, but they will not have the feeling, the soul. It's
The
totally
right
different.
expressions.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Wow, what an interesting topic.
is.
to
Yeah, we are.
Okay, I still have more questions for you, but we're gonna take a little break. After that, we are still going to continue our talk with Ariyo and Hendra and
Gala.
Gala right here. So please stay with us. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.